What is going on, SPOOK? So today we're going to be talking about top 10 favorite scary slash horror slash thriller movies. Now, these are my top 10 movies that I really enjoy, and I'm excluding all the classics because no matter what, I'm always going to love the classics, so I just won't put them or categorize them. So my first favorite scary movie that I'm going to be talking about is 30 Days of Night, which is about vampires in a small town, I believe in either Alaska or Anchorage in the Arctic, with a bunch of vampires and stuff. It's a pretty cool, scary movie that came out around 2007, and I always highly recommend it to people if you like vampires and you want to see something different than Twilight. My second favorite scary movie is obviously Psycho. Who doesn't like Psycho? Now, that is a classic film, but that is one that I could watch over and over and over again and still feel compelled to watch it another time. My third favorite scary movie that I still watch to this day, that actually I'm going to watch later on, is The Strangers. Because The Strangers is it's one of those environmental movies that it's so realistic that it can happen to anybody that it makes it pretty much that much more frightening. It's about these two, well, they were supposed to be newlywed couples, but they go out to this little kind of cabin in the woods, and these people wearing masks are terrorizing them the whole entire night, and they have to survive. The fourth movie that I believe scares me down to the bones because I just hate the creature in this movie is Jeepers Creepers. I love the first and I hate the second one because it just frightened me 10 times more, and every time I walk by a window I think this huge giant bat thing is going to take me and pull me outside the window. It's about a small town, and during this movie there's a virus or something that goes on, I can't remember exactly the perfect details, that strikes this town and winds up going all around the United States and all around the world. And it's about this small town sheriff and how he has to deal with the situation at hand. It's one of those movies I could definitely watch a couple times over and over again, and I'm always gonna love it. My sixth favorite scary movie is Resident Evil Apocalypse. Now, it is a thriller movie, but I do watch it a lot of times because it is the only one that I feel like sticks true to a horror genre in a way, and with zombies it kind of keeps it interesting. So all the other ones aren't as interesting as that. My seventh favorite scary movie is The Thing. If you guys haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. I'm not going to talk too much about it because it is a classic movie and I don't want to spoil anything for you, but it's definitely worth taking a look at. My eighth favorite movie, a lot of you guys may have seen because it's more recent, is The Purge. I would say the first one is probably more scary than the second because the second is more of a thriller versus an actual horror type genre. My ninth favorite scary movie or horror movie, I would say, is The Ghost of Mars. Very old movie starring Ice Cube, made back in 2001, but I love space horror movies or sci-fi horror movies, so that includes Alien and The Predator and all that as well. And that's another movie I would just suggest looking at the trailer and deciding if you guys want to go watch it or not, because it may not be for everybody, but it's similar to Resident Evil. Now, last but not least, my 10th favorite scary movie that all you guys, I hope you've seen it in some form or way, is 13 Ghosts. And 13 Ghosts is it's probably the scariest movie I've ever seen because it has 13 ghosts. And you can't see these ghosts unless you have specific goggles that you wear. It's about this family that moves into this giant glass house, and it has all these ghosts, and they don't inherit it, but they're looking to buy it. So that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this. Like I said, a lot of these movies may be thriller or they may not be as scary as you think they are. I'm just saying what I love watching and what I will watch a million times over again. And at the end of the day, guys, don't forget to share the love and have a great Halloween coming up.